Emeka Ike still looks sad, depressed, and miserable, despite sharing a loved up video of himself, his child, and his new wife, a South African, in a new video he posted online. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. It seems the dust is settling after Emeka Ike's talk went all over social media when the movie by Tony Abraham Ajayemi Malaika was premiered, and being the lead actor in the movie, he had to grant interviews, which he did on Channels Television and also TVC channel, where he talked about what has happened in his marriage and why he has been away for so long, about 10 years away from the screen, and how Tony Abraham decided to come for him to say that she wants him to appear in his new blockbuster that is doing wonders in the cinema. Okay, when he started talking about this, people were like, Emeka, what are you saying again? This thing is in the past. It was a messy divorce you had with your ex-wife, and we thought that's it because you're now remarried and you have children, or is it a child? With a now South African lady and all of that, and they stay in Germany. But every discussion that seems to take place with Emeka Ike always brings his very bad marriage into the picture. And for the very first time, the woman was like, no, I'm not going to take this no more. I'm going to come outside and spill what I also know. It takes two to tango. And she decided to grant an interview with Today. That's the only platform she's gone to. And she said all the evidence she has, she's not going to share it on social media, but in a court of law. And that she has won him in the courts when they had the case then. And if he still wants to drag her, he should please do the right thing by going to the courts so that they will meet in the court. But she's not going to do any back and forth on social media. She didn't just come alone. She came with her son, Michael, who also was very, very bitter about everything that's been taking place. So, after all this ulabalu and all of that, people saying, yes, the woman has the right to come out to talk her own side of the story. And also people were telling Emeka to say, Emeka, you don't remarry. Make you move on. Everything, has happened. You guys have split for 10 years. Why do you keep granting interviews and talking about this woman as well? We all knew that you were a main actor in your story. So whatever it is, don't come online and start talking down at the mother of your 4 children. Regardless of maybe you guys have become enemy or whatever it is you've become, you have 4 beautiful kids. Adults. Almost all of them are adults. Michael is about 21 or 22 years. So he's a man already. So you don't come out. People refuse to talk or refuse to be dragged along incidents online because of their children. But when the person where you get issues with is always talking. After 10 years, you self you come out, talk your own and go back inside. So Emeka now, 2 weeks after all the dragging, decided to share a short video. You can check his page as a reel where his South African wife laid her head on his laps and he was just touching her face slightly and everything. But despite that, trust fans, they were able to depict that Emeka was not happy, that Emeka is still depressed, that the sadness in his eyes shows how unhappy he is. Well, we know that after all those incidents, his brother, Victor, made a post to say that Michael should go and apologize to his father. I remember saying Michael released one voice note. Emeka was shouting, say, make the boy go jump, make he go by himself in front of moving something. And then he goes show them Pepe. He goes show his ex-wife Pepe and everything. Which was not a good thing, So the whole thing just become yam pepper scatter. But the truth of the matter is, if you want to talk truth, Emeka was not supposed to bring this issue up again. You've gone through 10 years depression or whatever. You found love again. You're remarried. You have children and everything. If you're really happy in your new marriage, You shouldn't come out at every interview and be talking about this past of yours. It doesn't help anything. Is it for us to start rejudging and start talking like the way we just did? You know? So he should have said, okay, I have another opportunity to come to the limelight. Let me just face my work, talk about my work or about my new marriage and move on. But not to start digging up the past, and honestly it's been so messy. Let me share some comments that showed this video where people talk say he hide the pic, say you know. The first commenter said, really since you really moved on, why the recent drama online? Another said, I'm happy for them, especially the man, to find love again. Not because she's my country sister, because we also do have our own selective gold diggers here. Love is good and God is love. So my sister, make you do well, da da da. Okay, let's take other one. Another said, yet he doesn't look happy. Another said, Emeka Ike no get joy. Don't deceive us with social media love. Men are happier with the women they are in love with, not the opposite. Emeka yeah, me no see joy for that eyeballs at all. I know a happy man when I look into his eyeballs. Thinking won't buy you. I dey sure say you don't sleep at night. Another commenter said, no be to marry person's son, stay America. Let her come to Nigeria and face the in-laws as Suzanne did back then. Let's see how she will cope with in-laws pressures from those Imo state, that we can compare if she's more accommodating and homely. Meaning say wife get peace when the husband dey with am for abroad. We know say marriage when you and your husband when you dey abroad is different from when you are in Nigeria. Abroad now you and him, you go they do the chores together, they do everything together. But Nigeria here, you have to face your in-laws full force. Okay, another person made a comment and said, Madam, you are safe, you dey America. In no day cause any basbos over there. That she's still lucky. That's what the long and short of this one say. Nobody can do any basbos like the way the first woman see basbo. Another said, oh, try to come over there, you go hear him say make you know, make no fit try the pass wey they do allegedly with the woman. You know, if you try, you can't do that abroad. That's a very, very big offense. And people are always comparing, of course, with marriages over there. People tend to enjoy the closeness, the bonding with their husbands over there, abroad in the West, than the Nigeria. Because here, no matter even if your in-law no live within your state, the accessibility, now they call them, it does cause some strains. Depends on the kind of family you are from or you got married into. Another commenter talk am say, you find happiness here, na you still dey and they go yarn okpata for interview where you grant. Hope that one no go to ask Damasus and Doris Simeon's ex. Another said, you can't lay a hand on a woman and Emeka knows that the passport he won't collect, so he will take all shit. Now commenter talk am, no be me talk am. So, well, this is what people's opinion are about Emeka sharing the reel on this page. And honestly, if you take a look at his eyes, it doesn't look happy. Honestly, it's a kind of sadness that cannot be concealed, that he can't pretend to do. Honestly, having a bad marriage, a messy one, and a messy divorce is not rice and beans. It's very hurtful, it could be traumatic, and honestly, the scars sometimes just persist. And in cases where the parties are still bitter, still trying to bring each other down or talk about it, it just makes it worse. We just hope Emeka will find peace in the midst of this and maybe seek therapy so that, he can have a bit of relief. Because it's not easy for woman we marry man we don't marry before and get that kind of messy divorce. And he's still talking about it, coming out to talk, and his son also granting interview, and the wife for the first time is coming to do that. It's very, very messy. May God find him and grant him peace. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Compliments of the season.